Okay, here we see a horse who's warming up before going into the test. The horse looks a little tense. We can see from the head bobbing. Oh, I have to spook at the ring one sign. Okay, so for the rider, I would really encourage you to have taken another circle to reestablish your trot before trying to enter the ring. I know once the bell rings, it's a little scary and it feels like a race to get in there, but it's not. Obviously, this is an eventing test. I know that because my dressage heart just stopped completely when there wasn't a halt. The horse needed a little more support from the inside leg approaching C. The walk could have a little more swing. Obviously, we have a horse that's a little tense here. A rider staying a little loose and a little active in the seat can help the horse feel a little more comfortable over the back. Now here, even though we have a horse that's a little spooky, definitely adding a little more forward energy into this trot will help keep the neck in a little more consistent spot. Yes, here, adding a little more trot. Just so that horse has the ability to track up behind. And again, that'll help stabilize the neck. Yeah. I find that most neck problems, I find that most neck problems aren't actually a result of a poor neck, but really a horse just needs a little more forward energy. Generally, neck problems are connected to the hind legs. Making the hind legs move forward will help put that big neck down. No, he disappeared. That was probably the best part of your test. I couldn't even see it. It always works out like that. Good. Again, adding a little more trot. Obviously, this is a really tight horse. The rider probably feels like at any point in time that the world's just going to fall out from underneath them and the horse is going to explode. But again, being able to send that horse forward in front of your leg is going to help combat any kind of tightness and any kind of tenseness you feel underneath you. Good. The walk here definitely needs more energy, a little more swing to the rider's seat. You can help kind of fake that big swinging trot by moving your elbows a little bit more forward and back. There, now we start to see the walk develop. It just took a little bit too long coming across that diagonal line. Fine. Little support there from the right leg. You can see the horse falls in a little bit, coming through that turn, coming down the center line. I would also add, be a little more diligent with how long the neck is supposed to be. If that's your medium walk or working walk, the contact was a little too long. Other than that, we did see a horse that stepped out a little bit on the halt. That's kind of a challenging transition because you ride that halt from the walk. Obviously, we had a horse that was a little bit tight, was a little bit tense. When we came through the corner coming down the center line, we saw the horse fall into the right leg. And as a result of that, at the end of your center line, the horse stepped into the right leg. So all in all, a little more right leg was needed for support there. But otherwise, nicely done, riding a lovely test on a pretty tense horse.